All right, we're live. We're live on Facebook and we're live on Instagram. What's up, everyone? Hi. What is up? I'm Stephanie from Vegan What and DopeMealPlanner.com, where we show you how to make quick and easy plant-based recipes for your busy life. And we are live today. I try to answer like some of your questions. No sound at all. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? Somebody said no sound. Just before I like start blabbing away, I want to make sure we have sound. Can everyone hear me? Type yes if you can hear me, just so I know. Can you hear me? Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thanks for, okay, good. Everybody, yes, all right, good. All right, so for those of you who just joined in, hey, what's up? I'm Stephanie from Vegan What and DopeMealPlanner.com. And we are live today because I try to make sure that I answer as many of your questions as possible. A lot of times I can't, but when you DM me, I want to make sure that I answer it live so that other people can benefit from my response, or they might have a similar question and they've been through a similar situation and they know how to help. So I had someone DM me and ask me about what to do if your parents won't let you go vegan. So if you're living in your house and you're not old enough to make your own decisions and you're living with your parents and you want to go vegan but your parents won't let you. So I wanted to get on here and talk about this because I know it can be tough and this is a tricky subject, right? Because if you're not old enough to make your own decisions, especially when it comes to like what you're going to eat, how are you going to convince your parents who are unwilling to let you go vegan? Thanks for the compliments on the shirt. You can find it at store.veganwhat.org. Animals are my homies. It's one of my favorites. And it was designed by my bestie, so I love it. Yeah, so if you're living at home and your parents won't let you go vegan, you have few options. But I feel like the best thing you can do is to provide them with as much information as possible. So if I would just stress the importance of, hey, this is really important to me. I have all the information that I need to show you that it won't harm me. I can eat this way and get all of my nutrients and still thrive and still be healthy and have your parents not worried. So what I would recommend first is getting all of your research like down. You need to make sure if you're coming to your parents that you have like any rebuttal they have, that you have something to back it up with. So if they're talking about protein, make sure you have all the information about protein. If they're talking about like B12 or iron, make sure you have like all your research like packed down to be able to provide them with the information that they need so they feel more comfortable about you making this plant-based journey. Now, if it's, some people have a cost issue. They think that being vegan is going to be costly. Make sure to just let them know that, hey, most of the things that they buy anyways are vegan. So if you eat oatmeal at home, it's vegan. You can have that for breakfast. If you buy frozen fruit instead of fresh fruit, it'll last longer and it'll be more cost effective so that you can do smoothies. You can do dairy-free yogurt if it's on sale. That can be cost effective. And as far as like lunch or like dinner, beans are super cheap, especially if you buy them in bulk. You can get beans for really cheap. You can get grains for really cheap if you can buy them in bulk. If not, I would recommend, well, if your parents shop at Costco, try to go with them and get like a big thing of like brown rice or quinoa or something, and that way it can last you for a long time, and then that way your parents aren't constantly having to go to the store to get like grains and stuff. But if you can buy it in bulk, get it in bulk. And veggies, you can get veggies if they're buying veggies anyways, like, hey, just load up a little bit more, and that way you're not having to buy anything extra. Because really, I feel like when parents are grocery shopping, if they're eating like a standard American diet, what I feel like typical parents do is get like that meat and then that veg, maybe a grain or potato, and all you're really having to do is cut out the meat, right? And if it's something with dairy, and they're not willing to compromise on making the recipe dairy free, then just go without it, because you don't really need it. And until you can start cooking for yourself and buying your own groceries, then I would just go without like any of the dairy replacement meals. And then once you're old enough to start cooking for yourself and buying your own groceries and stuff, then you can, like, just experimenting and start making your own dairy-free meals, like vegan mac and cheese or something, if they're not willing to create that for you. And I would just, just be patient. I know it's hard and you want to go vegan, and I know it's frustrating. This is what you want to do, and it's something for your body and for the animals and for the environment. But if all else fails and none of this works, like all the information I provided, none of this works, then the best thing you can do is just wait it out, or just refuse to eat the meat. Unless they're like grounding you and taking stuff away, just don't eat it. And hopefully they'll come around. But if you can't, if that doesn't work either, then just be patient. It's frustrating, but it will come a time where you can make your own decisions and you can buy your own food. And if they're still unwilling to help you out, then you can buy your own food and make your own meals. But I feel like some of the information that I provided should be helpful. Hey, what's up, Felicia? Thanks for joining, Amelia. And we also have a free resource for you. I've been working on it for a really long time to getting everything together and making it cohesive. And a lot of people have been asking me, like, for free information, free resources on how to go vegan. I don't know where to start. Help. And I've been really trying to put this together so that I can put it out there for you. So we do have on Facebook and pinned in Instagram, and also in my Instagram profile, you can find the link as well. We have a free resource. It's called the 10-Day Vegan Living Series. And it's 10 days, so you get 10 emails, and email it every day, and it's providing you tips and tricks on how to go plant-based and the information that you need about, like, protein, B12, iron, breakfast ideas, lunch, dinner. So please check it out. The link is there, and the link is there on Facebook. Please check it out. It's very helpful information. I worked really hard on it, put it together, so I hope that you enjoy it. And it's what a lot of you have been asking me for, so please check it out. And I hope that this information as well can be of service to you if you're trying to convince your parents that being vegan is not only healthy but safe and something that you can do as a child. So let me scroll through. I know I've been rambling on. Let me scroll through and make sure I don't have, like, any questions or comments that I missed. I wouldn't recommend that. Somebody said kill your parents. Please don't do that. They'll come around. It takes time. Hey, what's up? Thanks for all the waves and all the hearts and all the love. I really appreciate you all joining me on my live, so thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Tezra? What is up? What do you think about soy-based products? I don't mind soy. It's definitely a great, it can be a great replacement for protein. And so you can use it for a lot of meat dishes, and like in replace of meat, you can use it to, like, grill up, and you make grilled tofu. You can make a tofu scramble. But a lot of people have sensitivity to soy. And I myself, like, I'm usually fine with soy. It doesn't bother me as much. I can't really have soy creamer or soy milk. That kind of upsets my stomach. And I ended up buying, have you ever tried, like, the Amy's chili? It has, like, little bits of, like, soy in it. And for some reason, when I had, we made, like, chili fries, like chili cheese fries over the weekend, and it upset my stomach so bad. So I would just say use it in moderation, soy, because sometimes it can cause, like, sensitivities. And but if you have, like, no reactions to it whatsoever, you're fine with soy, then feel free to have soy, organic preferably. And yeah, you can use it in replace of so many things. Hello, I'm making the transition. I've had meatless meat, and it's yummy. Yes, some of the products out there are really good. They can also cause sensitivity, so have those in moderation, but some of them are really yummy. What advice can you give someone like myself? I just transitioned to being vegan. Today is my day 2. Awesome! Congratulations! Please check out the free resource, veganwhat.org/10day vegan. It has a ton of information in there, and it's an email series. So you get a new email every day with new information. So please check it out. That's what I'm going to be pushing people towards now, because I have like anything you want to get started with plant-based, your plant-based journey, it's in there. So please check it out. Hey, what's up, Diana? I've heard or learned that soy contributes to fibroids, especially in African American women. I haven't heard too much information about that, but as a precaution, I always say, like, go with your gut, right? So if you feel like soy is bad and you're reading a lot of information about soy being bad, then don't consume it. There's so many alternatives out there. So I know, like, instead of like I know a lot of people like tofu scrambles. You can use, you can do chickpeas instead. So you can like mash chickpeas and use chickpea flour with a little bit of water and some veggies and make your own chickpea scramble. You can do just chickpeas instead of tofu and make a lot of the same dishes, like meat replacements. So if you feel like soy is not going to be your best option, then I would recommend chickpeas. Unless you have a bean sensitivity, then it can be a little bit tricky. You might try nuts or seeds. Hi, hey everyone on Facebook. What's up on Instagram? Does anyone else like have any recommendations for this person who's trying to convince their parents that they want to be plant-based and their parents are unwilling? Because I felt like I gave my opinion, but somebody else might have something different. Just scrolling through, making sure I'm not missing anyone. Hey, hi. All right, I think we're all caught up. How old are they? They didn't give their age, but I'm assuming they're young enough to the point where they can't make their own decisions. So I feel like that's probably where they're at right now. Like, otherwise, I'm sure they could just buy their own food and be good. All right. Is everyone staying hydrated today? My handed in a new water bottle. This thing is massive. It's like one of the little sparklet things, the sparklet jugs, but it's like a mini version. I love this thing. It's like 2.2 liters, I believe. Yeah, so I'm trying to drink like a gallon every day to stay hydrated and make sure I don't get dehydrated, especially out in this heat. Like in California, it's miserable. So all I have to do is drink like, I drink about 2 of these, sometimes 3, especially if I have coffee. Like if any of you are coffee drinkers, make sure you're like compensating, because coffee dehydrates your body. So if you drink like 2 of these, drink another one. Or if you drink 8 glasses of water, drink 9 to replenish or make up for that coffee, because it is a dehydrator. All right, I would say get all the information and make a presentation, exactly. My parents are the same way, but I'm the main one grocery shopping, so they don't have a choice except for the snacks they buy. Awesome, see, maybe you can, take Leona or Lynona. Sorry, I'm bad at Instagram names, I'm terrible. Lynona, I believe. Take her advice and maybe like, offer to grocery shop for your parents, for your family, and be like, hey, I'll do the grocery shopping, you give me the money, I'll do the grocery shopping. It might not always fly, but if you do it, you can get the food that you need. Sorry, I can't see. Leaf Newman said, I'm a mom, I would be impressed with an informative presentation. Yep, get all of your information ready to go and present it. Felicia says, have your parents read Dr. Greger's book, How Not to Die. Tell them you want them around to see their grandkids and great-grandkids. Yes, you know, like, appeal to any soft spot that you can. Like, hey, don't you want me to like have like a healthy body? Don't you want me to be able to bring you grandkids and be around to do that and have healthy babies? And don't you want to be around for that? Like, don't you want to see that? Like, you got to eat healthier. Let's try this plant-based thing. And if they don't want to read the book, try the audio version, because I get the audio version for a lot of books and listen to it in my car. And you start like soaking that stuff in. It's 110 here, so yes, lots of water. Yeah, it's so hot. It's not letting up. It's like miserable, unbearable heat every single day. We have not gotten any rain, no break, nothing. Just horrible. Like, I mean, I love California and I love like summertime, but this is, jeez. Someone said I made lentil meatballs with the marinara sauce over pasta. Meat loving stepdad didn't hate it. You know, like offer to like make them dinner. Offer to cook them dinner. Like go into some recipes. I have recipes on my Instagram on my in our dope meal planner. Check out dopemealplanner.com for quick and easy plant-based recipes. There's tons of plant-based recipes online. Make them a dish, like recreate something that they really enjoy, make it vegan, and surprise. I started making more plant-based foods and show my parents all of the alternatives to dairy. Yep. You just gotta like keep providing the information, but I think this is all great. Exactly, yep, make a delicious meal. I feel like when cooking vegan, it always takes forever. Do you recommend and prepackaged foods, or is it best to stay away from that? I feel like if you're trying to be your healthiest, and yeah, I would recommend staying away from prepackaged food. And I mean, there's a lot of try Dope Meal Planner. dopemealplanner.com. We provide you with quick and easy plant-based recipes because we know like you don't want to spend forever in the kitchen. I know I don't. So that's why we created a meal plan to help you make quick recipes, like simple, delicious recipes. Check out dopemealplanner.com. I would only, revert to like prepackaged food if I was like in a complete bind, or if I was like out away from home and this is all I could get, if I was traveling or something. But just do your best to keep the prepackaged food to a minimum because it has like so much sodium. A lot of times it's like a lot of fat, or if they take out the fat, it's filled with like sodium, and it's yeah. Just try your best to avoid it. And a lot of chemicals too. So half the time you don't even know what they're putting in there. I brought up possibility of them not needing to spend $200 on medications every month for diabetes and heart problems. Yes, please talk about health. Offer to go slowly, maybe introducing CPL meals a week. So maybe, yeah, maybe like a meatless Monday. Offer to do like, hey, can we just do like a meatless Monday just to try it out and have your recipes ready to go, and like cook dinner for the family or cook dinner as a family, like make the recipes together. Just try one day, say like, let's try one day a week, and then maybe they'll get down with 2 days a week, and then you just go from there. Because I always tell people start with one meal. So maybe even start with breakfast and then work your way from there. Like, if you have to do it slow, but then, you know, eventually, hopefully they'll start to see and feel the benefits and really want to make the change full term. So I'm always in the kitchen. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, it can be a lot. But that's why we created the Dope Meal Planner, to make quick recipes, because nobody wants to be in the kitchen all day. You just don't. You don't. And also check out our 10-day vegan living series. I have it pinned there in Instagram, and it's on Facebook. And you can also check my Instagram profile for the link. Vegan snacks help, like trail mix or granola. I recently made them protein bars with dates, raisins, nuts, and other seeds. Awesome. Yes, that's right. Make them food. They'll love you. Roasted chickpeas are fire. Yes, I love chickpeas. Good job, young lady. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Lynona. Okay. I live off fruit in between meals. I love fruit. Love you. I love you, brown kids. They're on an amazing journey right now. Brown kids, they're hiking. I can't remember where, but it's like the places they're posting are beautiful, so it's really cool. Check out their page, Brown Kids. I just bought 8 mangoes yesterday for my chia pudding bowls. I add bananas, nuts, or nut butter, dates for sweetness. Yes. Definitely going to check out these resources. Yes, please check them out. They are available to you to help you, so please check them out. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me at stephanie@veganwhat.org. I love meal prepping. That helps a lot. Yes, meal prepping definitely helps. Picking like one day, or I know some people do it like every 3 days they meal prep, but one day a week works best for me if I'm meal prepping, and just plan out my meals for the week, and then you don't even have to worry about it at all. Until next week. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for your helpful information. I really hope this helps the person in need. I'll make sure to keep this video up on Instagram, and it will be available on Facebook, so make sure you check it out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Instagram. And bye, Facebook.